how's it going? Welcome back. Obviously I finished the last video, couldn't find the fucking nuts to go into the diff. I spoke to the old owner and he said I'm sure they were there, they were like bright silver, and I was thinking, I wonder whether I've taken them, when I sorted out all the bolts originally before they went to zinc, I wonder whether I've taken them out, not realising, put them in the box that's already clean. Quick flick through, there we go, found them, boom. So, diff is under here. It's going to be a twat, I know that. It is not going to be easy at all, so I'm going to do my best to film what I can, but it is going to be an absolute nightmare, so we'll see how this goes, and fingers crossed I can do it on my own. Right, well this is not going as I planned it to and how somebody told me to do it. They said put your atessa pump on top, because you mount that on a diff, jack it all up and fucking whack it in. Well, it has not worked like that. Obviously you can see the studs here are past the subframe, so that isn't going up. And the atessa pump here is just about to touch the subframe. So even angling it forward, all I'm doing is then pushing the atessa pump into the subframe, which isn't going to work. If I drop it down, I'm not going to have enough room. So I think I'm going to have to take the fucking atessa pump off now, try and jack it up without it, then try and put the atessa pump on, leave the atessa pump up there first before I jack it up, and then, yeah, try and fucking screw the bastard back on, or get the bastard back on. I don't think that's going to be easy at all. This is really shit, this is. It weighs an absolute ton as well. Plus I left the anti-roll bar on, which made it a bit harder, so I had to try and get that off. Can't drop it down because I fed this fucking line through, which I don't actually now think needs to come through. I think it actually can drop round here. But as I didn't take the fucking thing apart, I haven't got a fucking clue where half of it goes or how it goes, so it's all a bit of a learning curve at the minute. But it looks pretty fucking cold, doesn't it? So I suppose that counts for a bit. But yeah, let's have a go and see what the fuck I can do and how I can get it back up in. Sorry for the swearing, by the way, but it's pissing me off. Right, atessa pump is off. It's balanced up there. Whether the fuck is going to stay, I do not know. I very much fucking doubt it with the amount of luck I'm having at the minute, but we will see. So I'm going to try and get this fucker in here now. Fingers crossed it works. So yeah, little time lapse. There you go. Honestly, this is fucking stupid. Bastard's so fucking heavy as well. I've got it up there, then the fucking atessa pump's in the way, wouldn't let it go up any higher. I can't lift the front up, the stupid fucking angle I'm at. Oh, it's an absolute bastard nightmare on your own. See, one of the lads on Instagram put up a picture, he done his, and he was like, yeah, definitely a two-man job. And I was fucking dreading it. It fucking is as well. Absolute twat. Right, let's have another go. By the way, that last clip, the camera fell over before you got to see me right in the shit, which was quite lucky. So yeah, let's have another go. Right, as you can see, it is up. It is sat on this bolt on probably about 4 threads. My fucking arms are about to drop off, so I had to stop. So fingers crossed the bastard don't drop now. I'm going to try and put the rear ones in, the rear nuts. Then I'm going to try and work forward and get this bracket on the front here. And fucking hope I don't hurt myself or break nothing. So here we go.
Sorry about that, my phone ran out of battery, so I've not been able to film a lot. After I got the diff up, I managed to bolt up the atessa on there. I'll see if you can see. Bit of a twat. So there's the 2 bolts that go into there, and then one vertically went down. I managed to get the speed sensors. I think they're speed sensors used for the atessa. I'm not really too sure how it all works. I know it's quite a confusing old system, but so I got that on. I've run the line to the front there where it goes into the back of the gearbox. All the plugs are all connected. Just got this one. I'm not really too sure what that one's for. I'm gonna say it's probably high cast. I don't know though. Got the lines there plumbed in, lovely zinc coated. Do you know what, I quite fancy taking that line off the atessa and getting that all zinced. I feel like that's letting it down a bit really, isn't it? We'll see. I might rip that off and drop that in there with a couple of other bits I've decided I now want doing again as well. So, but we're making good progress. Wheel bolts are on the way. Got some of those slimline ones because the wheels need them. What else have I got? Steering wheel got the bolts for that today, so it's looking pretty fly, isn't it? So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with any little bits. Got a bracket to put on the front for that line that goes to the gearbox. There's one bracket I've just got to find and dig that out. And I'm not far off there now on working under it, so once the wheel bolts get here, we'll get some wheels on it and drop it on the floor, fingers crossed. Which is going to be pretty exciting. I've got to get the fuel tank on as well, so next clip probably be getting that in and all tightened up. Found the little penises that hold the fuel tank straps in. Didn't think I had them, I was looking everywhere, couldn't find them. Literally found them in one of the zinc plated bags as a result, so sound. So yeah, I'll crack on with any other little bits and there we go. So it's the next day. I have just put in the drive shafts. Not really sure that you can see them too well. This nut is a twat. I haven't got the right socket for it, so I'll have to borrow a socket off somebody. But apart from that now, everything is done. The bracket, the very front, I'm not sure whether you can see it just there. That's for the line that goes from the atessa straight to the rear of the gearbox, so that's all done up now. Anti-roll bars all back on, everything's all done. Everything's all torqued up and tight. So I have put the little brackets up there for the fuel tank, and I'm going to have a go at doing that now. Fuel tank's over there, so we shall see how that turns out. Let's have a go. Right, this really ain't going as planned, as you see. That fucking time lapse has been quite a while. This is a fucking nightmare. So as you see, I'm trying to get the straps round, bolt it up, and you can't do it. So I've dropped off this rear one, got it up into the hole. I'm not sure if you can see it just up there. And tightened it up, and the fucking bolt then fell back out. The threads are fucked in it, and it's in part of the rail. I don't know what the fuck to do at the minute. So I'm gonna leave it there while I try and work something out and figure it out, because this is very fucking annoying. But we'll see what we can do. Right, as you saw in the last clip, I was really struggling with this fuel tank strap where the captive nut is basically got no threads left. So I come up with this idea. I have taken a 4mm piece of steel. There was another hole about 3 or 4 inches away. So I put 2 holes in this steel. The tank bracket has gone into one of those holes with a stud with a flat top head on it. And then the other end of the steel is bolted into the decent captive nut that was there. And being that it's 4mm, it's solid as fuck. It's not going anywhere. So I'm happy with how that's come out. I've not really done much else. I've put the wheels on. Well, on this side anyway. Obviously, awesome fitment there, as you see. And I have also redone the heat wrap on the inner wing. It looks a hell of a lot better. Actually, it was just annoying me, so I wasn't too happy. I couldn't leave it like that. So that's where we're at now. I could, in theory, get it on the floor now, but there's a few things that I think I might just pull off and change or do some bits. I'll have a look. I'm in no rush sort of to drop it now, because it's all, most of it's done. It's sort of almost ready for paint. Not obviously a lot we can do at the minute. I can start prepping it for paint soon, but apart from that, I'm just going to tidy up any little bits. Like there was the brackets that hold the fuel rail and stuff. I may take them off and get them zinked. There's a few more little bits I'm going to get zinked. And again, like I previously said, the Altessa line running from the pump forwards, that's looking a bit shit, so I might take that off and get that zinked. But apart from that, yeah, we'll see what happens. So if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Peace.